Good afternoon. It's morning when I'm filming this, but it's going to be afternoon when I upload this. How is it going? Me, I'm pretty good. I had an early shift this morning. It started at 6:45 and it's going to end at 3:15. There are some pros and cons to an early morning shift. The biggest con is waking up and hating yourself and everybody else and everything around you. Pretty much just not even that you feel hatred. You've pretty much just become a big ball of hatred. Hatred has become you. It is every fiber of your being. So that hatred for all things is, it's a little tick against, a morning shift. But the nice thing about the morning shift where I work is because if you get the early morning shift, you're the first person there, and there's nobody who joins you for like an hour and a half. And there aren't a whole lot of patients, customers coming in that you have to deal with. You can deal with them at a very steady, gradual pace. And so it's just some nice open air time for you to just sit there. And even if you're not feeling particularly great, at least you can sit there quietly dealing with those not great emotions, right? You can just take in the environment around you for a little while in kind of a fast-paced work setting. That's not something that you get all the time. Man, the people who like the fast pace of work, God bless them. God bless them. Allah bless them. Buddha bless them. Buddha bless them. All the gods in the world. Bless their little souls, because they will never be me in any capacity. But another, a nice thing about working early morning shift, you get off at, this shift ends at 3:15 p.m., so I still got plenty of day left. Now, granted, I get home and I'm pretty much tired and feel like maybe I could even go to bed at like 4 p.m. Not so much when the sun's out, but definitely like it gets dark really, really early, like 4 p.m. some days over here in the Northwest in the winter. So, at those times, yeah, you definitely feel like you could just conk out as soon as you get home. But right now with the sun out, giving you a steady supply of energy, I have some capacity to do some other things. Maybe not anything too grueling or too arduous, but I have enough energy to put the microphone back on my camera when it falls off. But I'm on my lunch break right now. I had a Jimmy John's sandwich, which was huge. I got it giant for the first time, because when I get regular, it never feels like quite enough. But oh my gosh. You know what? I'm just assaulting your senses right now. If you're wearing headphones, R.I.P. Yeah, working early. I haven't quite figured out if it's right for me or not. I mean, there are pros and cons to it. I mean, it does stink with a later in the day shift that you get done and you really, really don't have anything left that you can do during the day. But it is nice, to have the morning open sometimes, have a little bit of a morning routine. I have tried to have a morning routine for years and years and years now, but, you just wake up one morning and you're like, I have not gotten enough sleep. I need to get some more sleep. You set the alarm for later and later and later. And then eventually it's like, okay, if I rolled out right now, put my clothes on, didn't eat any food, maybe grabbed something that shoved it into my backpack for lunch that I might sneak earlier when I get hungry earlier, then maybe if I get into my car right that instant, I can get to work on time, or if not on time, I can get to it within the 3-minute grace period. Graze or grace. Anyway, I can get to it within the little 3-minute window that I have to technically clock in late, but it won't count me as late in the system. Employment's really fun, isn't it? I mean, I know that if everybody had to stop working, we would all be so incredibly sad. We would be like, oh no, I'm getting too much sleep. I have too much room in my day to do things. I eat too much food. I stress too little. It's awful. It's so awful. Second day without caffeine and my mood has still not stabilized, so I'm still a little bit bitter. I do have Gatorade though. So I'm getting my... Ah, son!